You were asked or told to come here. Did anyone tell you what we were going to be doing here? Yes, sir. What are we going to be doing here today? Say it again, young man. Speak up. Speak into it. All right. You think we can close those doors? We're here today to have a conversation. And I'm going to ask a question. Who got the bag? Who got the bag? You got the bag, brother? You got the bag? Who got the bag? Who getting the bag? Y'all don't know about the bag? I know y'all listen to that rap music. They sing about that bag. Ain't they singing about that bag? Hello? Are they singing about that bag? What's the bag? What's the bag?
Money.
Anybody? Real loud.
Money.
Money! Who in here like money? Raise your hand. So I'm going to ask again. Who got the bag? Who getting the bag? I'm getting the bag. I'm trying to get the bag. Who in here want money? And it's just not money, but it's success, it's prosperity, it's money, it's success, it's health, it's everything. Now we're here today to see what's in your bag. Because everybody has a bag. The participants, you were giving a bag when you came in, correct? Correct? Everybody got a bag? So I'm going to ask again. Who got the bag? Now everybody's hands should go up because those that are facilitators, those that are speakers, they know what the bag is and they got their bag. You young people were given a bag when you came in the door, correct? Yep. Now, what's in your bag?
You can say it out loud.
Come on, what's in your bag? What's in your bag? Okay, so we know we need water to sustain life, right? You got some pencils, right? Because you need to make some plans, right? You need to write down some things, right? You need to figure it out, right? What else you got in there? You got tissues in there? Why you got tissues in there? Emotions. What does that mean? Emotions. What does that mean? Feelings. What does that mean? Why do you have tissues? What do you need tissues for? Other than to blow your nose.
Tears.
For tears. For tears. For tears. In your initial bag, you have tissues. You know why you had tissues?
Tears.
Because everything ain't gonna come easy for you. When I throw a question out, I would like for my young people to try to answer. If you can't answer, I would definitely take an answer from someone who knows what they're talking about. You have tissue in your bag because life is
Hard.
Can we all say it together? Life is hard. That's just all it is to it. Life is hard. And sometimes you gonna cry.
Yeah.
You probably gonna cry more times than you want to cry. But you got tissues in your bag. Now what you gonna do with the tissues in your bag?
Tears.
Now why is it important to wipe the tears away? Young people, why is it important to wipe the tears away? It's important to wipe the tears away because life goes on. And you have to recover. You can't let what just happened stop you from living life. You got to pull up your pants, tighten up your bootstraps, and you got to move on with living life. So we supplied you with some tissues so that you know that there are going to be some pains in life and that you can deal with those pains. Everybody get that?
Yes.
So what's going to happen in life, young man? What's going to happen in life? There's going to be some what? Some troubles, right?
Yeah.
And what's going to happen when you have troubles? You're going to what?
Cry.
You're going to cry, right? And then when you cry, you're going to do what?
Move forward.
What you going to do first, though? You're going to wipe your tears away, right? And then what's the next step? Moving forward, right? So everybody get that, right?
Yeah.
So now let me ask this question. Do you have everything in your bag that you need to succeed? You got a bag. Who in here has everything in their bag they need to succeed? You do? You got everything you need to succeed. Well, what all you got in your bag?
A water bottle.
Okay, let's do this. For presentation's sake. He has a water bottle because he knows he needs water to sustain life. We got to eat, so on and so forth. He's has some pencils because he has to make a plan. He has an eraser on that pencil. Guess why? Because those plans are going to change.
Yeah.
They're going to change. All right? What else he got? And he got some tissues that when the plans change and it hurt, he going to cry, wipe the tears, and recover, right?
Yes.
Now, he said he got everything he needs. Who in here believes he has everything that he needs? How many hands I got? I got a few hands. Hold them up high so I can count them. I got, let's see, 2, 4, 6 hands. Who in here believes that he does not have everything in his bag that he needs? Ooh, wow, wow. All right. So, the vote says that he doesn't have everything in his bag that he needs. So what else does he need in his bag to succeed? Young man in it. What young man in it? What do he need?
Food.
He needs food. You got food in your bag? Somebody else, what do he need? Young people, what do he need?
Money.
He need money.
Shelter.
He needs shelter. Come on, yell it out, yell it out. He need clothes. What else?
Books.
He need education. What else? Books. Anybody else?
Transportation.
He need transportation. What else? Shoes. He need what else? Clothes. I heard clothes. What else? He need a job. Wow. Is that an important one? He need a job. How you gonna take care of himself if he ain't got a job? Huh? Anything else he need to put in his bag?
God.
He needs some God. Yes. Anything else? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. He needs what? Additional support. Oh, Come with me for a second. Now here we have one of the youngest ones in the room. I want to get you on camera. Can you say that again? He needs what in his bag?
Additional support.
Additional support. Y'all give this young man a hand. He needs additional support. What kind of additional support did he need? You don't know? He needs a father? Huh? All right, but we got additional support. All right. So with that quick survey of the crowd, we found that this young man does not have everything he needs in his bag, right? Now, this comes to the question of the day. How do we get the things that we need in our bag?
Working hard.
Got to make a plan. That's good. Anything else? Anything else?
Asking for help.
Gotta ask for help. Anything else? Stay committed. I like that. Who said stay committed? I like that, Nathaniel. Y'all remember that. Stay committed.
Ambition.
Ambition. A vision. Consistency. These are all good things and things that you need to put in your bag. Okay? I got something I want to throw at you guys. Now, we are mostly African Americans in here, so I'm going to go from the point of blackness. Okay? As a black man in this society, the first thing you need is some identity. That's what a lot of black men today lack. They don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they come from. They don't know where they're going. They don't know how to get there, and so on and so forth. Real quick, if you had one word to describe yourself as an African American man, by the way, there are only men in the room now. I know this program is boys to men, but there are only men in the room. And the reason why that is because we're already claiming that you are going to be men. We're claiming it. You're going to be men. And we're going to do what we can to help you. So real quick, shout out some names that one name. Think, if you had one name to describe yourself as an African American man, what would it be? Who wants to go first? King, good one. Smart, good one. Brave, good one. Shout it out. Self-motivated, good one. Intelligent, good one. Innovator, good one. Provider, great one. Athletic, good one. A leader, excellent one. Ambitious. Any more? Survivor. Great one. Any other? All of those are great adjectives to describe you. Now let me ask you this question. Is there any one of you in here that possess those qualities? That you put in your bag. Because you're going to need those things to succeed. You can't succeed if you don't know who you are. You can't succeed if you don't know what you're going. Because there are going to be those out there that's going to call you a chump. They're going to call you a punk. And they're going to call you a whole lot of other names. But you guys have just told me that you're a king. You're an innovator. You're a survivor. You're smart. You're ambitious. You are thoughtful. You are a provider. And all of those other words that y'all ready? So, those are things that you need to put in your bag. The things that you have in your bag are things you're going to carry through life. You're going to carry these things through life. And there's going to be times that you're going to have to reach in your bag. And you're going to have to pull those attributes. Attributes just means qualities. You're going to have to pull those qualities out of the bag so that you can take that tissue, wipe that tear away, pull up your pants, tighten up them bootstraps, and move on. So I want all of you today to put all of those things in your bag, along with all of the other positive things that you can think of as you go through life. As you go through life, you're going to be presented with different things. Some things you need to put in your bag, and some things you need to just let go by. Okay? Some people you need to put in your bag, and some people you need to let go by. Some of them are friends. Some of them are even family. You only put good stuff in your bag because that's what you're going to need to survive. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
So, at that, does he have more in his bag now than he had in his bag? Now, you need to also have ability. What's ability?
Have to know how.
How to know how. We talked about it a little bit in the previous, on blackness, when we did our adjectives, but you need to be able to know how to do what it is that you're trying to do. How many doctors do I have in here? No doctors? How many lawyers do I have in here? No lawyers? How many professors do I have in here? No professors? Now what I'm speaking of what is your ambition. What do you want to be? What are you striving to be when you grow up? When you become a man? I'll start over again. Do I have any doctors in the house? I got a doctor over there. Got two doctors. Do I have any lawyers in the house? I got some lawyers back there. Do I have any professors, teachers in the house? Got teachers in the house. All right, so give me some shout out of what you guys want to try to be when you grow up. Shout it out. Come on.
Sports player.
Sports player.
Lawyer.
What was that?
Lawyer.
Lawyer. We got lawyer. We got sports player. Musical producer.
Zookeeper.
Zookeeper.
I heard engineer.
Engineer.
Doctor.
We got doctor. These are all great things to strive for. I would not in any way kill your dream. But in order for you to succeed in your dream, you need to do some things, right? You need to have the ability. So you have the ability in you. Why do you think that it appears, and probably the older gentleman in the room could answer this, why does it appear that everything in life tries to hold you down? Can anybody answer that question? I can answer it. Because it's in you. Because it's in you. As a black man, you are unique. You come from royalty. You came here to be a slave. But where you come from, you were not a slave. It's in you to be great. Everyone in this room has the potential to be great. Everyone has the potential to be. Who believes that? Do you really believe that? So you need to take that ability that you have and you need to harness it. What's good in having an ability if you don't use it? So, to the doctor in the house, I expect you to be a doctor because it's in you. To the zookeeper in the house, I expect you to be a zookeeper because it's in you. To the sports player in the house, I expect you to be a sports player because it's in you. Now the sports player, that's a tough arena. Very tough arena. But if you don't make it, you still a sports player because it's in you. You understand that? Everybody understand that?
Yes.
So are you guys beginning to understand this concept about the bag? So you need to put ability into your bag. Because without ability, you're not going to be able to go nowhere. Not going to be able to go anywhere. Not going to be able to do anything. Correct? And then we come down to gains. Gains is you reaching your potential. And all the benefits that come from it. Gains come when you take your blackness, your greatness, and add it to your ability. To bring about your gain. Those are all the things that those two previous things produced that are in your bag. It's that house. No, let me back up. It's that mansion with a pool. It's them 3 cars in the yard. It's those family, your wife, your son, your daughter, your relationship with them. All of that is gain. It's respecting the community. It's being a leader, being looked up to. No matter where you find yourself, you should be looked up to because you should be living to your full potential. We're running out of time a little bit, but real quickly, I want to give you a comparison. Real quickly, I want to give you a comparison. Does anybody know who Johnny Football is? Anybody know who Johnny Football is in the room? I got some sports players in the room. Anybody know who Johnny Football is?
Johnny Football?
Yeah. Anybody know who Johnny Football is? Oh, wait a minute. Anybody here Cleveland Browns fan? Huh? Y'all Cleveland Browns fans. Okay. Let me ask you a question. We're going to look real quickly at Johnny Football's bag. Okay? Johnny Football was drafted when? First round. First round. The year he was drafted. First round. He was excellent in college. He had the potential. He had great things in his bag that he had produced up to that point. The sky was the limit. He was expected to be the best thing since sliced bread. But what happened?
He failed everything.
Now, until he got to Cleveland, he had did his ability. He had identity, which we are calling blackness here. He had his identity, correct? He had his ability, correct? He even had his game, correct? But we know how the story ended, right?
He lost it all.
I want to jump to another person for the sake of time. But remember, we just talked about Johnny Football. Does anybody know who is the best football player, especially quarterback, to ever live? I heard it. Shout it out. Shout it out. Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Tom Brady. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Now, can anybody tell me what round he got drafted in? Sixth round? Sixth round. Did he have identity? Yes. He had identity. He knew he was. He knew he was a quarterback. He knew he was a great football player, correct? Did he have ability? Obviously, he had ability because he made it to the NFL, and we can see the results of his ability in his game by where he ended up. So what's the difference between these two football players, sports players? What's the difference between these two men? Both of them quarterbacks.
A perception and an expectation.
Perception, expectation,
Decisions.
effort,
Decisions.
decisions.
Choices they made.
So it all came down to what?
What's in your bag?
It all came down to the bag. It all came down to the bag. Mr. Johnny Football could have been just as great as Tom Brady. When they got to the NFL, I dare to say that they were almost equally matched. I dare to say that. Might be just a little bit of difference. But what happened? What happened is that when Tom Brady got to the NFL, he did not stop. He kept going. He worked hard. He stayed committed. He kept putting good stuff in his bag. He didn't decide to go out and party and womanize and get into trouble and get arrested and not show up at practice and all that stuff. He stayed on his game by continuing to put good stuff in his bag. And we see the results of it. Now, on the other hand, Mr. Johnny Football, us that live in Cleveland and are Cleveland Browns fan, we know exactly what he did.
Made it rain.
He made it rain. He went to the strip clubs. Now, he put that in his bag. He started fighting with his girlfriend. He put that in his bag. He started drinking to excess and using drugs. He put that in his bag. Now, we talked about putting stuff in your bag that is going to make you succeed, correct? Is any of those things that Johnny Football put in his bag once he got in the NFL, did they make him succeed? Should they have been in his bag? You get the point? The point is that you're always working on your bag. You have to continually seek out good stuff. Now, that's not to say, we all human. That's not to say that time might come on where something might slip and get in your bag. But as soon as you realize it isn't to your betterment, you need to take it out and ask it to leave. Remember, it's your bag. So, with that, I'm going to ask this question. What's in your bag? You need to put good stuff in your bag and be committed to the stuff that you put in your bag in order to succeed in life. Everybody understand that?
Yes.
Everybody understand that?
Yes.
Any questions? All right. Now, I just actually did a presentation in a short version of a presentation that was developed by Sea Life, one of our members, who wasn't able to be here today. I wish that he had been here to give you this presentation because it is dynamic in his comparison of those two people, as comparison of what you should have in your bag and what you shouldn't have in your bag. I'm a feeling. I hope that I was able to give you something that you can understand the bag. So who got the bag? Who got everything they need in their bag?
Working on
Who working on it?
Yeah.
Are you working on it to put good stuff in? Does any bad stuff get in? And what do we do when the bad stuff get in?
Throw it out.
We throw it out. We ask it to leave. So from now on, when I see you, gentlemen, I'm going to ask you, you working on that bag? We're going to make it about real life. We ain't going to make it about what they talking about in the videos, in the records. We're going to make it about real life. What's in that bag, man? You got something good in that bag? You know why I'm going to ask you that question? Because I need you and you need me. I might need you to help me with my bag. So I might need to know what's in your bag. You going to be willing to help me? I'll certainly be willing to help you. Because we got to help each other so that all of us can succeed. There ain't no reason why none of us in this room shouldn't succeed. It all comes down to the choices that we make. Now, this is our first program. We're way behind schedule. It's actually time for us to be at lunch. So we're going to break right now because our lunch people have lunch prepared. We're going to let you guys go to lunch. Then we're going to start back up with our program. And you're going to hear from a lot of people this afternoon. I'm not going to be talking. I'm going to sit down. But I needed to give you the concept of what it's all about. That's what this program is about. In this program, we're going to work on the bag. And the bag is everything. It's everything. Everything in life goes in the bag. But we're trying to produce bags that only have good things in them and they're equal to success. Everybody good with that?
Yes, sir.
I go. All right, it's lunchtime, gentlemen.
And you have to say your name.
Huh?
Introduce yourself. Your name.
My name is Roy Landrum, Mr. Roy to all of you, and I thank you for your attention.